Well, good morning. What's going on, everybody? It is Saturday, 7:15 in the morning, and getting the day underway. Sunshine and rainbows. A little chilly this morning, and hoping to make today a good day. Yesterday wasn't a horrible day. I mean, it kind of was in terms of like things that were taking place, but in terms of work done yesterday, I mean, I feel like yesterday was productive, and I'm hoping for the same today. Got Damon this morning, so that's good. Brian's available sporadically when the weather's not so great. He's found better work, or more steady work, I guess. I don't know if it's better, but he's doing some painting work. Basically, he says he's just moving drop cloths, and he seems to be enjoying that. You know, Brian's a very strange person, and every once in a while, he'll say some things that are just crazy. For example, yesterday he said, you know, I like to try to work as much as I possibly can because that keeps me from thinking about how screwed up my life is. And I thought that that was pretty powerful. I actually said, you know, I can relate to that in my own little self-loathing type of thinking. And also, you know, I go to pay Brian for yesterday, and he's like, hey, I think you owe me like 78 bucks for the day. And I'm like, yeah, sure, okay, whatever. So I go to pay him, and you know, I would have usually rounded that up, but I ended up giving him 100 bucks yesterday because he worked really good, and he only worked for like, you know, 5 hours max. I was telling my wife about this last night. I said, you know, I paid him 100 bucks. I gave him a little bit extra. He was working hard. And this guy would turn around and say to me, he says, oh, well, thank you. Sunday when I come back, I'll paint a lot better for you. And I said, okay, you're welcome. Pretty crazy. Anyway, so today's game plan, hopefully get that tile done in that bathroom and work on that front living room area. The walls are gonna need to be sanded. Maybe we can get to putting some primer or some paint on the walls in that room. That would be great. So we'll have to see. When are we gonna get the flooring? Hopefully sooner than later. Thank you guys for all the suggestions about the water heater room. Draining the water heater sounds like the definitely the smart thing to do. So we will attempt to do that, lift that up, get that flooring up underneath of there. That should be quite helpful. But I'm on my way to go pick up Damon right now. Let me go get him, and I'll talk with y'all in just a little while. Alrighty then, Saturday morning, and we over here, and bingo. So what we're doing is we're starting off, because it's so early. Saturdays, I usually try to keep the noise level down till like 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. After 9, I'll be out there grinding with the grinder for the tile, cutting for window trim possibly today. So I don't like to get the saws cranked up until about 9 o'clock on the weekend. Got Damon back, glad to have him back, and hopefully everything's gonna be okay. I'll tell you some funny shit Damon shared with me. Somebody sent him a message on YouTube. Oh, Jay, you dick-eating motherfucker, you. It's so crazy to me though, no matter what, how much you guys will try your hand to try to get anything on me, right? So he tells me, somebody sends him this message, this Jay guy, saying, hey, I'll give you $1,000 for anything, any info you have on Joe that will end him. What, we got a bounty? Come on, man, be better than that. Be smarter than that, Jay. First of all, let me give you the dirt on me. Just make the shit up. That's what y'all normally do. Just make it up. That's all you got to do is just make something up. Because if you say it, somebody's going to believe it, right? So just make it up. And you're probably thinking to yourself, damn, Joe, shut up. You're giving these guys the game. You know what I mean? Like, but for real, I eat drama. I live, breathe, and sleep and repeat drama. I mean, it ain't nothing but good for me. And drama's good for business, just to be real with you. I mean, shit, we could turn this into a situation in the past. Like in the past. I'm not going to put a name on it, but you can figure out who I'm talking about. Damon. Yes, sir. What I want you to do is I want you to go on Facebook, do a live stream talking about how I'm paying you, but I'm only working you for one day. Just and say that I got a bad ego and that I fucking despise children, which I do. And yeah, we can kick this thing off. And then, you know, we could have a whole fucking powwow about it. I'll get in front of that black background and talk about, God bless it, man. Try to help a man out. And that don't work. And then we'll have the kumbaya, you know what, I was wrong, you were wrong. Hey, let's just be wrong together. Sing a song together. Anyways, enough about all that. We'll keep it upbeat today. All right, so you probably hear that little scraping ASMR going on in the background. What are we doing? We're starting the day off Saturday morning in the living room. What may be the living room or might be the sitting room, maybe vice versa. That other room will be the living room and this will be the sitting room or vice versa. So, hey, we got some sanding to do in this room. I don't know if you guys know or not, but I fucking skim coated this entire room. And the way that I'm figuring, and I've tried to get better with my skim coating to make less sanding, but let's be honest, folks, this whole fucking room needs to be sanded. So what we're doing first is, in an effort to try to minimize sanding, we take our mud knife, which any professional drywall person will cringe at the sight of using the mud knife as a 5-in-1, and just start the process. Just knock down the high spots, like so. Try to make it nice. The smaller mud knife was actually working a lot better. So you got, you know, a couple of high spots. Just knock them down. Get in there. And this is actually kind of sanding right here. There we go. See that money right there? Yeah, there's one outside. It's out by that pool we got. All right, ooh, there's a lot of shit that needs to get sanded right there. That's the fun stuff. When it's like a pimple, I just want to pop that shit. There you go. Yeah, that works. Knock it down a little bit. Knock the edge off. My God. Yeah, man. Make that shit look like level 5. Ooh, a gouge. So you knock it down a little bit, it's a lot less sanding, I imagine. All right, we're gonna start with this. I'm gonna go work on the border around the tub surround tile, get that frickin' done today. And then I'm gonna be doing tile on the floor in that bathroom upstairs. And then maybe, not guaranteeing it, maybe we get some primer on the walls in this room today. That would be nice. All right, let's get to work. And hey, just make it up. That's all you gotta do. Just make it up. Give me something to make a video about. All right, not sure what time it is. I don't even know what the frick my phone is. Where the frick? I'm gonna try to stop cussing so much. Running around in circles. I had my phone. I was on my phone. What the beep? Beep, beep, beep. What the beep? Beep, beep. Oh, it's upstairs. It's gotta be upstairs. All right, start again. So how do we keep the dust down when it's a dust storm? Well, we turn it into the Breaking Bad meth lab right there, folks. We boxed it off. So we got the plastic boxed off right there, plastic boxed off right there, leading out the door. Any dust? Hopefully it's going out the door. It is, because it's not dusty in here. It's definitely dusty in there. So, getting those walls sanded, what have I been doing? I've been up in this bathroom getting ready to show you. Ain't done yet, but pretty far. I did the, shit, I still got one more piece I gotta do actually. Boom. I don't know if you guys can see my corner cap right there, the little quarter round isk piece right here. Yeah. So basically, somebody said this is not a good idea because this is wood. It's not, it's PVC. That's PVC right there, Jack. And yeah. So once it's all cleaned up, hopefully it's gonna look good. This is it. This is the final thing that we're doing here. I need to do it right over there. I forgot to do that. I'm gonna hit that piece real quick, And then I'm gonna get on this tile, folks. Who needs a wet saw? I do, actually. A lot of tools that I need. I'd like another, oh God, don't get me started on the wish list. I'd like a battery powered brad gun. That's the first thing I'd like. I'd like a new miter box, the DeWalt with the extendable blade. I'd like that for sure. A wet saw, yeah, definitely would like that. Yeah, those three things right there would be, whoo, nice. Maybe after we sell the house, Joe can go tool shopping. That'll be cool. All right, so yeah, game plan. Let's get this tile rocking and rolling today. I'm not prolonging it, but kind of dreading it, I guess. It's only 9:30 in the morning, so good deal there. Let me run my last little piece of that right there, and then we get right on the tile. Who's excited? You're not? Well, I'm not really neither. So we've got that in common. Oh, my eye hurts so bad. I know I got a piece of tile in my eyelid. Yeah. All right, it is, shit, what time is it? I was just looking at my phone. 11:57 in the morning, and I still have not got the tile done or even started laying the tile. However, there is a valid explanation for all of that. So first, boom. There she be, kind of, right? If you can see that little lip right there on that tile right there, boom. That's a low spot. So when we set it, we gotta make sure we get that up. I saw nothing but those low spots when Matt set the tile. So I've dry fit all of the tile, right? That shit looks pretty damn good. Everything's on cue. We're on a third, all that good shit. And yeah. So you remember I started over here trying to get around the knee wall, and then there was the toilet, and I knew, you know, hey, there was gonna be problems. And of course I get to right here and boom, look how far in I end. So I'm like, okay, well I can just end it right there, and man, that just looks funky to me, right? So I'm like, well shit, what can I do? I don't have a wet saw. So needless to say, I ended up making these two phenomenal cuts using my grinder, and then Damon holding another grinder to make the closest that we could make to this factory edge right here. Can you see it? Yeah, that's the closest we're gonna get to a factory edge, and that's not bad. Up against that piece of Schluter, yo, you can't even tell. I mean, that joint looks good, right? And then there's the other little piece right there too. So boom, that's gonna put us right there where we need to be at. And yeah, I am finally ready to do this. I'm not really ready to do this. I'm already kind of tired, and I know that this shit is gonna be an ass-busting endeavor, but it's gotta get done. So what I gotta do first is I gotta pull up all these tiles. But how do you remember where these tiles go? Well, we're gonna number them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're gonna put them in from the last tile to the first. Yeah, man. Fun times. All right, well, there she be right there. I mean, it don't get no more perfect than that. It don't get no more perfect than that. Pretty proud of the way that came out right there. It's only taken me a day and a half to get that right. So let's get it. Y'all ready to do this tile? I'm not. Damon's been down there sanding all morning long. Front room is coming together, looking really good. So shout out to him. My days are just better when Damon's here. I just got to be honest. So yeah. All right, let's do tile. All right. Oh God. 12:30 and getting ready to lay this fucking tile. So, got my 1/2-inch trowel. I got my gray thin set, my starting pieces, my starting area. First tile I'm laying is that bitch right there around that toilet. And then we'll work around that. Got my bucket of water. They say wet the shit first.
and make that thin set stick to it a little better, you know what I mean? Okay, cleaned out this bathroom. I did that. So now we're getting ready. Oh God, that would be such a Steven Spielberg-esque view. Ah, damn. Let me just, you know how hard it is to, all right, there we go. One time for the one time. All right, bucket of water, bucket of thin set. Boom, 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 boom. Doom, 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 doom. All right, let's get the bucket of water. Ah, nice and cold. Nice and cold, like. I wish I had a GoPro that worked. Back butter. If your girl weighs 300 pounds or more, she's probably got some back butter. All right, a little back butter action right there, and yeah, man, that there, son, may just in fact be our first tile. Kyle the tile. All right, piece number 26. Is that guy right there. My commercial tile stays straight, nice. Here we go. I feel like I need a little coverage right like that. For the tile. Oh, you're right. Okay, sure. All right, Sarah again. There you go. There you go. All right. All right. That one good. That piece is going to clear out. That's how this piece. That one looks like it's all. Okay, well, okay. All right. Oh, shit. That's only 4. Yeah. Baby, we're just sweet. I'm sure we already know before, but you never really had it. Like, I don't need anybody feel the way I do about you now. You know, things trying to say, reminding. Okay, so wait, you know, I said, make that shit so fucking wet. Don't let me get it. There's no thing around. Why don't you take time? I work myself into a corner over here. I'm gonna put you guys up in a place where I don't think it'll be in the way. All right, about right there. So you can watch my face as I'm doing this. That's right. It's all about the face. Facial expressions. Know what I mean? No. Don't need the broom right now. I never want to do tile again. It stresses me out. I don't like it. What you should have said was, you caught me. You caught me. I don't do tile. I got a wet saw, and that's about it. Work the middle. Now work the middle. That's right. That's right now. To be honest, as fucking chaotic and clusterfuckiest as tile can be, because once you start, there ain't no pause. But even with that being said, yo, I kind of like tile. I do. I love the fingernails on the chalkboard sound. Love it. Love it. putting your knee right into a piece of thin set. Ah, love it. Love it. Yes, indeed. Okay. Make sure she's nice and straight, 'cause there's nothing that you can do once it's set in stone. Something like that, right? Something just like that. All right. 28, 29. I gotta get through this row. I gotta get through this row. This row determines everything. This row is gonna make or break our tile endeavor. Kyle with the tile. You know anybody named Kyle who does tile? I sure as hell don't. Sort of like a conspiracy. Kyle with the tile. I got to get through these first 2 rows, 3 rows actually, before I feel comfortable with how this is going and how this is going to turn out. Dumbass, I wasn't even filming. Start over. Okay, my battery died. I had to change out my battery, and I'm in between mud right now, in between thin set and the first half a bag of thin set. Boom. This is how far that I've gotten. Everything's pretty perfect. Just a little bit of dirty tile. Yeah, so pretty perfect. Not 100% perfect. All my lines are where they need to be at. You know, so far everything's going pretty well. I've had a couple of issues making sure pieces are up. That piece was a bitch. That piece right there was a bitch. But there was that little dip right there. So hopefully moving forward everything's going to be fine. But as I look at this, it's, god damn, it looks crazy on the camera, but it doesn't, I don't think it looks this crazy in real life. Maybe it does. It's just a little that way. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, gosh almighty, it's just a little that way. And I mean, it's not even all that damn noticeable. When we get that dark grout in there, it probably will be, but there's nothing I can do. And I keep thinking to myself, I'm like, well, maybe I made a mistake somewhere, but this piece right here is my judgment piece, right? There's nothing, I'm not off anywhere crazy with that piece. So, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Anyways, when it's all said and done, it's gonna look good. You ain't gonna stub your toe on it, that's for damn sure. So like I said, I'm between mud right now. I'm getting ready to get into the last half of this first 50-pound bag. Hopefully that's all I need. I ain't got but 14 more pieces of tile left. And I mean, it's smooth sailing right now. It's just this little section. Plus that, oh, I gotta fucking get that cut. All right, let me get on this and I'll share with you guys the conclusion from today. Lordy. All right, it's gotta be every bit of almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And bing, there she be, folks. Yes indeed, yes indeed. That is her right there. And I don't think she came out too bad. Got the Schluter in there, made that little piece of tile right there and made it almost look factory edged. I think we did pretty freaking I think we did pretty good with that. I did pretty good with that. One thing for sure, you probably can't see it in the video, but it is just a cunt hair over that way. And let me go ahead and answer your questions before you even pose them. Yes, you are correct. I would have fired Matt if he had done that. Yes, I would have. But in all fairness for myself, all of that tile is right where it needs to be. I mean, we're perfect. Perfect. Yes, we are. I'm happy with that. Damn, that was tough to do. So, other comments may be, Matt got the tile done way quicker than I did. He did, without question. He had what he needed, which was without a doubt a wet saw. A wet saw would make this 1,000 times easier. I'll show you my tile graveyard as I'm getting up out of here. But I don't think he had the obstacles that I had, like the knee wall and this little end cap piece right here. And then having to cut the tile with a grinder, basically. So I think I did damn good. I'm proud of myself, patting myself on the back on that job right there, and just glad to have that where that needs to be. Folks, we're getting there. We are getting so close to buttoning up season. And let me show you this front room that Damon worked on all day today. Let's go through the plastic and into the white room. Yeah, man, this room is bright and airy, and boy, is she nice. Gosh almighty, there's some nice walls right there. Nice ceiling. Yeah, man. Real nice. Ready to see some paint get on these walls. And hey, this is the last room right here. Once we get some paint going on these walls, we'll get this subfloor squared away, get that little Luan bullshit down. And by that point, shit, we're gonna be doing flooring, and we're gonna be getting this thing wrapped up. Funds permitting, you know what I mean? If we got enough money. There's been people reaching out to me offering money for things and money for services, kind of. And you know, I appreciate everybody, the couple of people who have reached out to me. Look, pride won't let me do it, just to be honest. I just can't do it, man. But I thank you guys. And I want to address something real quick that I saw. And I just want to, I guess I'm going to wrap this video up on that note. It's been kind of bugging me and kind of hit me, right? So, an awesome person, I can't remember who it was, they had posted in the After Prison Show fan page. They said, hey, look, how much does After Prison Show mean to you? Does it mean $10? You know, Joe's fallen on some hard times. And I guess there were a bunch of comments talking about Bugattis and Teslas and Class A. I mean, well, yeah, Class A, but also, what was the other thing? A-list celebrity status. You know, Joe's rich, this and that. Joe doesn't need it. I don't want it. Let's start with that first. Do I need? I do need. And I will be okay. Let me say that. But there were a lot of comments like, you know, forget that. Joe's got it. Joe's fine. All this and that. And it was Jersey who actually said, you know, it's crazy to see, and it made me think about this too. It's crazy to see how y'all would do Joe, but yet let it be somebody else and you would expect Joe to do for them. And you know, that joint really got me thinking, right? What if the shoe really was on the other foot? What if I was so fucked up in the game, I mean, I had no other option but to hope that somebody might do for me like I've done for so many others. And then I see those type of comments. I gotta let you know, they sure do make me feel warm and tingly inside. Oh, they do. And yeah, no biggie. Just wanted to share that little peace of mind with you guys. All right, let me show you my tile graveyard, and then it's time to wrap this money up for the day, folks. All that tile right there. So many broken pieces, so many cut pieces right there. Boy, Joe, you only did an 8x10 bathroom, man. So many pieces of tile. And this tool right here, folks, I don't even know what the hell this thing is. With that diamond type of blade right there, boy, hey, that shit right there, you don't even need a wet saw. You could do a whole fucking tile project with just that tool right there. Pretty nice. All right, folks, I'm getting out of here. Unfortunately, you guys won't see this video until tomorrow. I need a breather. I need to just relax, recuperate. I'm exhausted. I've been going hard in the paint. And I want to thank you guys so much for taking the time. Today was a much better day. Also, let me end this video on something else as well. I had a conversation with Damon at the end of the day today. Damon came in today, he busted his ass. You know, I give Damon a lot of shit. You know, he's not my employee. He doesn't owe me anything. We don't owe each other anything. Somebody had said, you're right. But he's working with me. And while working with me daily, you know, I've got expectations. And when those expectations are not met or they're let down, oh yeah, I'm gonna get mad about it. And Damon knows that. He knows I'm gonna rip his fucking head off if shit's going bad or I try not to rip his head off for nothing super stupid, right? But if it's big shit, hey, there's gonna be me bitching, right? And I don't do so to belittle, I don't do so to discredit or disrespect. I do so because in this environment right here, in this house, I am some form or fashion of a boss. Maybe the worst boss, whatever it may be, but I'm the guy that's paying you. And as the guy that's paying you, you're the guy that's working with me. I don't even want to say you're working for me, you're working with me. And with that, I got certain expectations. But like I said, today I had a really candid, I always say that. I had a really good conversation with Damon, and I let him know today how much I appreciate his help and him being there. And I let him know, you know, you are the top guy that I got. The best guy that I got. So when you don't show up and I don't hear nothing and you let me down, whatever. So we had a good talk. It was a good day. It was good to have him. Brian's available tomorrow. Maybe I'll work him as well. I really can't afford to, guys. I might go donate some plasma in the morning time. Wouldn't that be something? I've had donating plasma to finish the flip house. There's a certain ring to that. We're going to get through this. And we're getting so close. Shout out to me on that fucking bomb-ass tile job that just hangs a little to the left. And shout out to Damon for busting his ass, getting this thing, getting this front room sanded. And shout out to all of you as well. Whether you like me, whether you hate me, you're still here watching this video. And I appreciate you. Until tomorrow, y'all, have a good one.